Vanakkam, my ninja warriors. What's up? How are you all? Let me know in the chat box whether you are able to listen to me, whether am I audible, whether am I visible, because we are going to start a power-packed session. We are going to non-stop solve as many questions as possible from class 11th syllabus. Are we guys ready? In the chat box, please let me know so that without any further ado, we can start the session. Yes, Sumanti, Ninja Mam warriors. Yes. All right. Yes, I can see myself. I guess we are live. What about my audio? Is it audible? Yes. Shall we start without any further ado? Okay, I am super duper excited to start this session because this is going to be a complete class 11th syllabus. So basically we are going to solve most important questions from the class 11th chapters. You can talk about conic sections, you can talk about permutation and combination, you can talk about binomial theorem, complex numbers, right, quadratic equation, you have sequence and series, and a lot more chapters from class 11th topics. Yes. All right, I guess perfectly audible and visible. All right, hi Tanushka Pandey, Vanakkam, keep joining, and most importantly, please like the session and share the session with among your fellow JEE aspirants so that we can have maximum interaction over here. Okay, all right, yes, Supriya. Voice is low. Abhi, I guess your system's voice is low because I have got the green signal and I have got the fiery emojis that, ma'am, you're perfectly audible and visible. So please check with your system and we are going to begin now. Let me reveal the very first question of the session. And the very first question is from, guess what? From which topic do you think the very first question of the session is? Yes, from which topic? What do you think? From which topic we are going to have the very first question? So the very first question of the session is from the topic. Yes. So can you see the very first question is from the topic permutation and combination? Yes. No, Sanjay, incorrect. So we are having a question from permutation and combination. Let us understand this question nicely. Let us read the question nicely. You know what? There are maximum chances when we are doing the question paper, when we are reading the question paper, we tend to understand the question very differently, right? So it is very important to read the question with utmost attention. That is the first tip of the session. That is the very first tip of the session. Okay, I can see that most of you have guessed it absolutely incorrect. So we are having permutation and combination. The number of integers greater than 6,000 that can be formed using the digits 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8 without repetition. Okay, greater than 6,000. Now I want you to solve it right away so that I can check whether you are able to solve this question or not. This is indeed a very easy question. So basically first thing is 6,000. So basically first we will consider 4-digit numbers, right? So for 4-digit number greater than 6,000, we can clearly see that 3 or 5 cannot be here. So there are actually two options, 6 or 7 can sit in the very first place. If the first place is 3 or first place is 5, then the numbers become less than 6,000, right? We don't want that. We want greater than 6,000, okay? All right, so 6 or 7. So now that means for first position, we are having two options, either 6 or 7. Now, rest of the places can be anything. Because if the first position is either 6 or 7, rest numbers can be anything and the number will definitely be greater than 6,000, right? So that's why these three places, there is no condition. On these three places, there is no such condition, right? So basically, if I talk about 6 or 7, so suppose 6 is occupied for the very first position. So now I am left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Four numbers, 4 digits I am having right now. So this can be done with 4, then 3, then 2. That this is without repetition. So 24 into 2 is going to be, 4, 3, 2, 24 into 2. All right, sorry, 6, 7 and 8. So 3 options are here. Sorry. 8 is also here. Yes, 8 is also here. Yes. three options definitely are here. So clearly 3 into 24 is going to be 72. Yes. So 72 numbers are there which are possible, which are greater than 6,000, right? But here is the catch. Here is the catch. So basically, these are the 4-digit numbers. What about 5-digit numbers? They have not told anything about how many, like the number should either be 4-digit or 5-digit. The number can definitely be a 5-digit number. Yes or no? Yes. The question interpretation is yes, the number can be 5-digit number, and a 5-digit number is definitely gonna be greater than 6,000. So 5-digit number formed by these 5 things. These 5, so that will be 5 factorial 120. So final answer would be 120 plus 72. That is going to be 192. 192. Option D, D, D. Nobody told me option D. Nobody told me option D. Yes. Okay, now you are telling me option D. Yes, Yashwant is right. Manvita is right. Okay, all right. Game over, Tamil. You are here. Absolutely right. So the first question done nicely. So what confusion over here can happen is, so we can only think about 4-digit number. There can be our tendency that we forget this 5-digit number, which we should not do that. Okay, so 5-digit number is also possible. We should keep that in mind. We should think like this only. Okay, all right, clear. Let us move on to the next question. All right, so we have the next question. Next question is from straight lines. Yes, from straight lines we are having next question. PS be the median of the triangle with vertices P, Q and R. Okay, so if I draw the figure, rough figure, let me just draw. So we are having P, vertex Q and R. P is what? Tell me. This is 2, 2. This is 6, minus 1. And this is 7, 3. All right. Yes. The equation of line passing through 1, minus 1 and parallel to PS. What is PS? PS is the median of the triangle. Okay. So PS is this, median of the triangle. These two are equal. So S is the midpoint, right? S is nothing but the midpoint. Can I calculate S? 6 plus 7 by 2. So 13 by 2. And we are having minus 1 plus 3. That is 2 by 2. That is 1. So S is nothing but 13 by 2, 1. All right. This is your S. Okay. And this is your P. Now we are looking for a line which passes through 1, minus 1. So y plus 1 is equals to slope times x minus 1. And a line parallel to PS. So we just need to figure out the slope over here, right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we just need to figure out the slope. What is the slope? Who is going to tell me the slope of PS? Slope of PS is what we are interested in. 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 13 by 2. So can you please tell me, this is 1 upon, and this is going to be 2 over here. 2 2s are 4. So minus 9. So minus 2 by 9 is the slope of PS. So this is minus 2 by 9. Now you just need to rearrange it, right? So 9y plus 9 is equals to 2 minus 2x. So clearly, if you solve this, which answer is gonna match? Option D is absolutely right. Let me just check the chat box whether you have done that or not. Okay. Yeah. Let me just check. All right. You guys are killing it. Okay. Option B. B. Who is saying B? No, D is absolutely correct. Please understand, D option is 2x plus 9y plus 7 is equals to 0 is absolutely correct. Shall we move on to the next question? Let us increase the pace now. Let us build the momentum now, okay? So we are having another question. This question is from circles, okay? So the question says the center of those circles which touch the circle externally and also touch x-axis, okay? So let us first understand this. This is the circle, 4, 4 is the radius, sorry, center 4, 4. So 4, 4 is this. And if I talk about a circle, 4, 4 is the center and radius is 6 units, right? Radius is 6 units. And okay, the centers of those circles which touch this circle. So now I am interested in those circles which touch this circle externally and also touches x-axis as well. So can you see these green circles are those circles which touch our main circle externally and touches the x-axis also. So we are interested in what? Center of these type of circle. Let us assume as h, k. Right? And if I join these 2 points, what will happen? Who is going to tell me? So if I join these 2 points, and who is going to tell me the radius of the circle? You have attended my straight line session. I have told this concept. If a circle touches x-axis, that means the y coordinate becomes the radius. So this is your k. So this is also k. And this length is 6. How 6? Let us calculate radius of the circle. 4 square plus 4 square plus 4. So can you see that's a g square plus f square minus c. So can you see root 36 will be 6 is the radius of the circle. So now I know distance between these 2 circles is nothing but 6 plus k. Mod of 6 plus k we can say. 6 plus k. And what about distance between h, k and 4, 4? So this is square root of h minus 4 ka square plus k minus 4 ka square. Okay. Let me just explain you. So what is happening over here is center of those circle which touches the circle this, and x-axis also touches the x-axis as well. So we have this circle, we have some circles which will touch my main circle and x-axis. So all those circles which touch x-axis, now the y coordinate becomes the radius of that circle. K over here is the radius of the circle. So this will be k, this will be 6, k plus 6, this whole distance between centers, because they touch each other, will be equal to, so distance between centers will be equal to sum of the radius of both the circles. Right? Distance between centers will be sum of radius of both the circles if they touch each other. This is the condition which we have applied. Now square both the sides. So k square plus 36 plus 12k is equals to h square plus 4, 16, 32 plus we have okay k square minus 8h minus 8k minus 8k. Okay, if you solve this, a k square is gonna be cancel out. Okay, so we will be left out with, okay, so we are actually left out with, if I replace x square, then we have minus 8x, then we have, okay, is equals to, can you see 4 plus 12, 12 plus 8, so it would be 20k, 20y. And now I need, okay, so 16 over here and 16 over here to make this as a perfect square. So this is going to become x minus 4 ka square is equals to 20y plus 1. So can you see this is a parabola, equation of parabola. So the locus of center of such circles is nothing but a parabola. Okay, parabola. All right, yes. And you know what? I have a short trick for you. Yes, I have a short trick for you. If the question is not asking the equation of the parabola or the equation of the locus, and they are only asking about whether it is a hyperbola or a circle or a parabola or an ellipse, then what you need to do is you need to understand the basic definition of parabola. Do you understand basic definition of parabola? So basic definition of parabola says that locus of a moving point whose distance from a fixed point, which is focus, and fixed line directrix are exactly same. That means if this is a parabola, then this distance is exactly same as this distance. So these two distances are equal. The definition of parabola says that locus of a moving point is called parabola if its distance from a fixed point and fixed line are equal. Right? And similar thing is happening over here. If you say that distance from a fixed point, so fixed point is 4, 4. So this distance and a fixed line. So can I draw a line over here which is 6 units below? So this is also k plus 6. So can you see k plus 6 and this is k plus 6. These two distances are equal. This is the point, this is the line. So that's why this locus h, k will not be nothing but the parabola. Right? We can interpret it this way as well. right? So this distance is k, this is k plus 6. So there is a discrepancy, both distances are not equal. What if I draw a line which is k units, 6 units below this? So this is now k plus 6, this is also k plus 6. Fixed point, fixed line, both the distances are equal. Right? Are you getting it? Okay. So let us now move on to our next problem. Yes, and the next problem is from the chapter limits. Let us talk about limits. Shall we start? Shall we talk about limits? Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about limits. All right, all right. Okay. So limit of cot x minus cos x upon pi minus 2x whole cube. You know what? One of my favorite limits, I have already told you, whenever I teach you limits, I always told you about this, that 1 minus cos x upon x square is nothing but half, only when limit x tend to 0. Do you know this limit? This is my favorite limit. Highly frequently used. This will make your life much, much easier. So now limit of this quantity we need to figure out. Maybe I'm just telling you, I don't know, but maybe this limit will come into the picture. That's why let's keep in mind. Now cot x minus cos x. Can I convert this to cos x upon sin x minus cos x upon pi minus 2x whole cube, limit x tend to pi by 2, right? From the options, we can clearly see that limit definitely exists. We don't have to worry about right hand limit and left hand limit. We just can focus on only one limit that will give us the answer. We don't have to calculate RHL and LHL and make it equal, because options are like this. So either you calculate right hand limit or left hand limit. So can I just write down x is equals to pi by 2 minus h? Can I put this? X is equals to pi by 2 minus h. Can I calculate left hand limit? Okay. So if I do that, cos x will become sine of pi by 2 minus h. Okay. So this will become sine h. How? Because x will be pi by 2 minus h. Right. So this will become sine h. This will become cos h. And this will become sine h. Okay. And over here, if I put x equals to, this is pi minus 2, pi by 2 minus h. And there is a whole cube. Can you see minus minus will be plus? So pi by pi and pi are going to get cancelled out. So this is going to be 2 cube. So this is 8h cube. Sin h we can take common. And we are left with what? Okay. So let me just, yes, let me just write it down over here. If I take common, what do I get? Sin h will be common. Okay, this is 1 minus cos h upon h. And this is going to be 8h cube, right? So this is 8h cube. Sorry, this is, yes, h cube. 8h cube, right? Okay, all right. And this is going to be cos h as well. All right, and h tend to 0. So can you see 1 minus cos h upon h square will be 1 by 2. 1 minus cos h upon h square will be 1. So 1 by 8 is already there. 1 by 2 is already here. Sin h by h. 1h will be left out. That will be 1. So this is going to be 1 by 16. Clearly, option C is absolutely right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Option C is absolutely right. Okay. All right. So 1 minus cos h upon h square will be half. 1h will be left out. Sin h upon h is what? 1. Cos 0 will also be 1. So that's why the overall limit is 1 by 16. Clear hai? Please let me know if it is clear or not. Okay. All right. So now we have a question from trigonometry. From the world of trigonometry, we have another question which says, all right, in triangle ABC, okay, triangle ABC, this expression is given to us. So let me just, and we need to solve it and figure out the value of a plus b by c. Let us do it. Let's start how to do it. So first of all, let's just shift this towards the right hand side. So cos a plus sin a is nothing but twice of cos B plus sin B. Right? Now cross multiply. So it is going to be cos of A plus sin of A and cos of B plus sin of B. That will be equal to 2. Right? Now multiply. So this is cos A cos B. Cos A cos B. Then we have cos A sin B. Cos A sin B plus sin A cos B. Sin A cos B plus sin A sin B. Sin A sin B, that will be equal to 2. So now can you see one thing? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B together will become sin A plus B. And cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is nothing but cos A minus B. And this is going to be 2. All right, all right. So we have got this expression now. Okay. Understand this expression nicely. Sin A plus B plus cos A plus B, the sum of sin and cos, two different arguments, is nothing but 2. What does that mean? So the maximum value of sin can be 1 and the maximum value of cos can be 1. So 1 plus 1 will become 2. That means both should be 1 and 1. Right? Because if I say that this is less than 1, it is not 1. If it is less than 1, so it has to be greater than 1 to compensate. Right? It is not possible. This can't be greater than 1. So both has together should be. So cos A minus B is equals to 1 and sin A plus B is equals to 1. Both are 1. And you know what? When cos is 1, so A minus B is nothing but, so A is equals to B. A minus B, so this should be 0 degree because cos 0 degree is 1. So A and B are equal, and from here A plus B is clearly 90 degree. So clearly A and B are 45 degree. Alright. So the triangle ABC, if I talk about triangle ABC, so this is C, this is A, this is B. 45 degree, 90 degree. Right? And these two values are equal. That means A and B both are equal. Right? First of all, A and B both are equal. So A and B, basically what is happening over here? So this is 2A by C. So this is also A and this is your C. Now applying Pythagoras theorem over here, clearly this C will be nothing but A root 2. This is A, this is A, this is A root 2. That's how we apply Pythagoras theorem. Right? C square is equals to 2A square. So C is equals to root 2A. So C value will be root 2A. A cancelled, 2 by root 2 will give me option A. Absolutely right. Correct answer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Clear. All right. I can clearly see that option A. You guys are killing it. You guys are nailing this question, right? Yes. So one thing which is very important in this, critical in this question, is to understand, okay, this can be either 1 or less. This also can be either 1 or less. Both has to become maximum to become right hand side is equals to 2. Right? That you need to understand. Okay. All right. Let us move on to the very next question. All right. So binomial theorem. We have a question from binomial theorem. Here power is n. For a positive integer n, if the expansion of this has a term independent of n, and then n is multiple of what? Then n is, we can use L'Hopital, but L'Hopital will actually make your life worse. It is not going to make your life easy. How many times you are going to apply L'Hopital? Tell me. Thrice? 4 times? 5 times? And if you don't get the answer, what will you do? Okay, you can apply. Application is not the problem, but does it actually helping you out? So whenever trigonometric functions are involved, now what happens is sometimes, many times actually, L'Hopital is not applicable because it is applicable. You can still apply it, but it will not give you the final answer. Okay, it will become a mess. All right. Okay. For a positive integer n, so this is power n, has a term independent of x, then n is the multiple of what? Okay, okay. All right. So first of all, this is the problem for term independent of x. How to write, how to identify a term which is independent of x. So first of all, for that we need to write general term. Do you know general term? So if it is a plus b raised to power n, then your general term will look like NCR, a raised to power n minus r, b raised to power r. This is your general term, right? Now TR plus 1, in this case, can you see this is your A, this is your B. So NCR, what is A? So 5 upon x square raised to power n minus r and x raised to power 4 raised to power r. So this is going to be, okay, so this is going to be, if I collect power of x, so power of x, who is going to tell me? So this is x raised to power minus 2. So minus 2n plus 2r plus 4r. So this is going to be 6r minus 2n. So this is power of x. Power of x should be equal to 0, right? Only term independent of x means what? This means that power of x should be equal to 0. Power of x equal to 0. So eventually the final power of x becomes 0. So clearly n is equals to 3r. So n is multiple of 3. 3 is the correct answer. Yes, n is the multiple of 3. All right. Easy question. What do you think? Is it an do you find it easy? Alpha question. Yes. Are you trying to filter the question or not? Because the moment I have already told you this multiple times that now you have to train your brain. The moment you see any question, you have to think like this. Okay, will I be able to solve this question when this type of question comes in JEE Main? Number 1. Number 2, how many minutes it will take me to solve this question? So you need to categorize the question alpha, beta, gamma. I hope you remember this. Is this an alpha question? Alpha question means absolutely easy, less time consuming and give you +4 short marks. Beta means moderate, lengthy, chances of miscalculation, but still you know how to do it. Gamma is you don't know how to do it, or you are sure that this is going to take a hell lot of my energy. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about this question again. From trigonometry we have a question. Okay, so f of kx is given to us and we are looking for the value of f4x minus f6x. So first of all, f4 of x. So f4x will be 1 by 4 sine raised to power 4x plus cos raised to power 4x. Okay, all right. Clear? This is 1 by 4 sine raised to power 4 plus cos raised to power 4 can be written down as sine square x plus cos square x whole square. So if you make whole square of it, sine raised to power 4 plus cos raised to power 4 plus 2 sine square cos square. So we need to make minus 2 sine square cos square. So now if you are going to open it now, you're going to get the same thing. So this is your 1. So 1 by 4, 1 minus. Now this is 2. 1 more 2 I will require. So this is 2 by 2. By the way, this is the direct formula as well. So 4 sine square cos square will be sine square 2x upon 2. All right. Yes. Yes. All right. So this is your f4x. What about f6x? So this is going to be 1 by 6 sine cube x plus cos cube x. Okay, or sorry, sine 6x plus cos 6x. Okay, so if I convert this right away over here, so I'll be applying what? A cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube is nothing but a plus b whole cube minus 3ab a plus b. Here a and b is nothing but sine square x. A is sine square, b is sine square. So sine square cube is sine raised to power 6x, right? So I'm going to apply. So this is a cube plus b cube. So sine square plus cos square cube minus 3 sine square cos square and a plus b is sine square plus cos square, right? So sine square plus, so this is 1 by 6. 1 minus now 3. I need 1, 4 and 4 because 4 sine square cos square will be, so this is 3 by 4 sine square 2x. Okay, This is 3 by 4 sine square 2x. This is f6x. f4 and f6 are ready. Now you just need to subtract it. Let us subtract it. f4 minus f6 will be 1 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay, is it 1 by 4? No, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Sine square 2x minus 1 by 6. 1 minus 3 by 4 sine square 2x. Now, can you see this is 1 by 8 and this is also 1 by 8, right? So, this is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8 sine square x minus this is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4 sine square x. Sorry, 1 by 8. Okay, how? 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8. So, can you see these two are getting cancelled out? So, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 will be 24. 6 minus 4 is 2. So, 1 by 12 is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Have a look. See it. See the question. Okay. And understand that what did we do. Okay. So let me just give you an overview of this question. So first of all, we need to understand that, okay, f of 4 minus f of 6 is what they are asking us. What is f of 4? The moment you put k is equals to 4, that will give you f of 4, right? And sine raised to power 4 plus cos raised to power 4, directly we have this. How do we have this? A square plus b square is nothing but a plus b whole square minus 2ab. And then over here we are having f6. So put k is equals to 6, you will get this. And again, we'll use the formula a cube plus b cube. So we are going to get this. Now just multiply it together. So you are going to get cancelled out terms, or these two get cancelled out. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 will be left out. 1 by 12 is the answer. Okay. All right. Okay, one actually shortcut of these type of questions can be. So suppose this question is already given to you, right? Is equal to, they are asking the question if the options are there. If you know that the options are having constant terms, if the options are 1 by 12, 1 by 16, you know that options are always constant. So what you can do is you can just plug in the value. So f4x, you are having f4x. Why not put x equals to 0? Why not put x equals to 0? The moment you put x equals to 0, this is going to be 0. This is going, so this is going to be 1 by f. So f4 0. F4 0 you can calculate. Okay. That would be 1 by 4. What about f6 0? f6 0 is 1 by 6. So now can you see, the moment you subtract it, you are going to get 1 by 12. There is a shortcut. You have to leave that question, Sumanti, if you receive gamma questions. You have to identify. Filtering of the questions is need of the hour in mathematics. You don't have to do all 25 questions, right? Yes. So you have to leave some questions. Leaving some question is a wiser decision so that you achieve your, you maintain your pace. You don't lose on your time, okay? Because it might happen that one question is pretty lengthy. It will give you 4 marks. Even if you spend 15 minutes, nobody is going to give you 6 marks for that, right? Okay. But if the question is easier for you, so lesser time, but then same face value, both the questions are having same face value, right? So always focus on those questions, target those questions which will give you more marks and which will require less time from you. Okay, all right. So let's now move on to the next question, which is from, by the way, is circles and parabola. The combination of circles and parabola. Let us understand this question. If the normals of the parabola y square is equals to 4x, normal of the parabola y square is equals to 4x drawn at the end point of its latus rectum. Okay, so one by one, question by question, the moment I start reading, let me just draw a normal picture of the rough diagram of this. So this is your parabola. Y square is equals to 4x is rightward opening parabola, vertex at origin. I hope you know that. Drawn at the end point of the latus rectum. Okay, now latus rectum. What is the latus rectum? Latus rectum is nothing but, so the focus is 1, 0. So latus rectum is nothing but whose x coordinate is A. The moment you put x equals to 1, you get y is equals to plus minus 2. So plus 2, 1, minus 2. Ends of latus rectum you know. Okay. So if the normal of the parabola drawn at the end point of its latus rectum. So we are going to draw first tangent of this. And on this tangent, I'm going to draw a normal over here. So this is your normal. Okay. So this is your normal. Now the question is saying that the normal of the parabola is tangent to this circle. So let us assume that this is your circle whose center is 3, minus 2 and radius is r, right? Okay. So we need to just find the condition of tangency, right? So how will we proceed? Understand this. Okay. So one thing I know that I need to calculate the value of r. And the value of r is connected with the distance between the center and the normal. If I know the equation of the normal, understand this nicely. If I know the equation of the normal, center I have, normal to this obviously and tangent to this. Apply that formula. Yes or no? Yes or no? If I know the equation of this line, which is by the way tangent to this, but normal to this, okay? Normal and tangent both. Tangent to circle, but normal to this. Anyway, I am only interested in the equation of this line so that I can apply that formula that distance between a point and a line will be nothing but radius if that is a tangent. I hope that you understood this. Now, do it. Now execution. How to achieve equation of this line? Understand this. How to achieve equation of this line? First of all, I know that this line is passing through 1, 2. So yes, y minus 2 is equals to slope times x minus 1. I just need the slope to get this equation. To get this equation, I just need the slope. How to get the slope at 1, 2? By the way, one information is that this is the normal. So at 1, 2, can I calculate the equation, the tangent, slope of tangent to 2y dy by dx will be equals to 4. So dy by dx is nothing but 2 by y. Y over here is 2. So this is 2 by 2. So dy by dx is 1. This is your slope of tangent. Now what about slope of normal? So slope of normal will be negative reciprocal of it, right? Because these two are perpendicular to each other. Slope of tangent is 1. Slope of normal will be minus 1. So this is the line. Now y minus 2 is equals to 1 minus x. So x plus y is equals to 3 is what is the equation of this particular line. Now just apply 3, minus 2. This is x plus y is equals to 3. Apply the condition. Radius will be distance between this point and this line. So this is 3 minus 2 minus 3 by root 2 ka mod. Right? That's how we calculate. We put this point in this equation divided by square root 1 square. So this is going to be gone. So this is 2 by root 2. This is going to be root 2. So radius is going to be root 2. The value of radius square we are looking for is 2. If radius is root 2, radius square is 2. Yes, ordinary person is saying that, ma'am, where can I, how do we get tangent if we differentiate? No. Chakradhar is saying that, okay, ma'am, Chakradhar did not understood this. So basically, this concept you should know in calculus that dy by dx is what? Dy by dx is nothing but the slope of that tangent, right? So if I differentiate this curve, dy by dx is 2 by y. If I know the y coordinate of that point, na, so we can know the slope of the tangent. Slope of tangent is 1. And if I know the slope of tangent, its perpendicular line, that is slope of normal, is also known to us, which is minus 1. I hope that this is clear. Yes? Okay. All right, so this is done nicely. Now let us move on to another question, which is from sequence and series, which is, by the way, one of the high weighted chapters. Yes, sequence and series is one of the high weighted chapters. So this is what it is given to us: 1 by 3 square minus 1 plus 1 by 5 square minus 1 plus 1 by 7 and all the way up to 201 square minus 1. Okay, first of all, we need to write the general term. So can you see 3? Can you see that 3, 5, 7 and 201? All these numbers, if you see, they form an AP, right? And the nth term of general term of AP is A plus n minus 1 D. So this is 2n plus 1 is general term. 2n plus 1 is the general term. Okay, so we can just replace it by 2n plus 1 whole square minus 1. So the general term of the overall thing, TR, if I would want to write, 1 upon 2R plus 1 whole square minus 1 ka whole square, right? And it will start with R is equals to 1. The moment you put R is equals to 1, you are going to get this. R is equals to 2, this. R is equals to 3, this. What about the last term? So the moment I put R is equals to 100, okay, so this is 100th term, right? R is equals to 100, you are going to get this. So this is your general term. Now just split this into two linear factors. So this is going to be 2R plus 1 minus 1, A minus B, and 2R plus 1 plus 1, A plus B, right? So this is 1 and 1 gone, 1 upon 2R. And this is going to be 2R plus 2. So 2 and R plus 1. Okay. So this is nothing but your TR. Okay. All right. So this your TR is nothing but 1 by 4, 1 by R and 1 by R plus 1. Or 1 upon R plus 1 will be the much better way of writing it. You know how to solve this question? You know how to solve these type of questions. So this is going to be 1 by R minus 1 by R plus 1. Right? Yes, telescopic series. So how do you do that? So basically, you just create a difference of these two factors. So 1 will be replaced by R plus 1 minus R and you just separate it out. So 1 by 4 and now TR. Okay, so T1 will be, who is going to tell me T1? So T1 will be 1 minus 1 by 2. What about T2? So 1 by 4 upon 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. And all the way up to T100 because we need to go up to 100th term. So 1 by 100 minus 1 by 101. That's it, full stop. So the moment we add everything, we are going to get sum of 100 terms. This is going to be 1 by 4 common and 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 gone. So we are going to be left with 1 minus 101. 1 minus 1 upon 101. Solve it, solve it, solve it. So it is going to give me 101 and 100. Right? So this is 25. So 25 by 101 is the right answer. Yes? All right. Jeevan's art has a question. Ma'am, last step I didn't understand how underfoot came in down. Underfoot. What is underfoot? What is underfoot? Somebody is saying alpha, ma'am, alpha, ma'am. Okay, yes, it is alpha. Definitely it is alpha. Okay, if you have, because we have done this so many times, that's why it is alpha. If you're doing it for the very first time, you might feel this is not an alpha question. Okay, but this is quite common questions. Multiple times, multiple mock tests, we give this type of question. Okay, so that's how you do it. You understand it? Okay, so 25 by 101 is the final answer. All right, shall I move on to the next problem? Again from arithmetic progression, we have a question. Okay, so let us understand, let us do this question. All right, A1, A2, A3 and all the way up to be an AP arithmetic progression. If A1 to A10 and A1 to AP, the sum is 100 by P square, A11 by A10 is what we need to figure out. Okay, all right. So first of all, let me just decode this. Decode of this is absolutely important in this question. How do you decode it? Okay, all right. So A1 to A10. So can you see this is sum of 10 terms and this is sum of p terms. This is nothing but 100 by p square. Sum of first to 10 term matlab sum of 10 terms of an AP. Sum of first p terms of an AP. So what is sum of 10 terms? 10 by 2, 2a plus 9d. Whole upon p by 2, 2a plus p minus 1d. And this is going to be 100 upon p square. 2, 2 cancel. 10, 10 cancel. P also cancel. Now cross multiply. So this is going to be 2AP plus 9PD. That is equals to 20A. We can say 20A plus we have 10D P minus 1. Right? Okay. All right. Let me just club these two terms together. Yes, can we do that? So 2A is common and this is going to be P minus 10. Can we shift this towards right hand side? So if you take D common, this is 10P minus 10 and minus 9P. So this is going to be P minus 10 times D and this is 2A P minus 10. Can you see P minus 10? P minus 10 can be cancelled out because P is never equal to 10. Right? So 2A and D are equal. Clearly, 2A is equals to D. That is one thing which we have. The equation is telling me that 2A and D are equal. Now what we need to figure out is A11 by A10. What is A11? A11 is nothing but A plus 10D upon A plus 9D. Okay. A plus 10D, A plus 9D. So 2A can be replaced by, or D can be replaced by 2A. So A plus 10 times 2A, A plus 9 times 2A. Right? A तो cancel हो जाएगा बाहर निकल के. 21 upon 19 is the correct answer. 21 upon 19, option C. Who is going to tell me the final answer? Okay. What happened? I got stuck, right? I got stuck. How to refresh? Oh, is it better now? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. Okay. So let me just tell you this, that we have decoded this upon this is 100 by p square, right? So this is sum of 10 terms. This is sum of p terms. Let's apply the formula. The moment you apply formula, cross multiply, collect the a terms together, collect the d terms together, cancel out, you get 2a and d are equal. And now you are looking for a11 by a10. a11 is a plus 10d, a10 is a plus 9d. D can be equated to 2a, d can be equated to 2a, and here can you see 20 plus 1, 21, 18 plus 1, 19, so 21 by 19 is the clear-cut correct answer. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all right. Let us move on to the next problem we are having. Okay, all right. So we are having this problem from trigonometry. The number of solution of this equation is what we are looking for. Okay. So this is actually a special type of question wherein 1 plus sine raised to power 4x is there and cos square 3x. Can you see that? Can you clearly see that it's very difficult to solve such type of problems? Why? First of all, we cannot convert it into something else, and this argument is also different. This is x, this is 3x. How do we solve it? There is no connection. Even if I convert, maximum what we can do is 1 minus sine square 3x. But after that, we'll get stuck. We cannot apply sine c plus sine d. We cannot apply sine a plus b. Any formula will not work, right? So this is of the type where we have to figure out the boundedness of the LHS and RHS. Yes. So first of all, who is going to tell me that sine raised to power 4x? Do you agree that this sine raised to power 4x is always lying between 0 to 1? Right? It cannot be negative and it cannot be greater than 1. So overall, if I talk about my LHS, this LHS will be lying between 1 to 2. Right? So range of the left hand side and range of the right hand side will give you some hint. Now let us come to the right hand side. Can you see that this quantity will be 0 to 1? That is, so this is greater than or equal to 1. So this is greater than or equal to 1. This is less than or equal to 1. Right? So both things will become equal when both LHS and RHS will become 1. Otherwise, the match is not possible. If it is less than 1 and this is greater than 1, they can't be equal. Right? To make it equal, the only possibility at the same time is making this LHS as 1. LHS 1 means sine raised to power 4x has to be 0. And at the same time, this cos square 3x should be equal to 0. Now, sine raised to power 4x 0, that means x will be n pi. So, x will be what? So, minus 2.5. No? So, minus 2 pi, minus pi, 0, pi, 2 pi. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values for x for this. Now, let's check for this as well. Cos square 3x is equals to 0. That means 3x. 3x should be n pi. Right? So, basic 3x should be, sorry, this is 1. Cos 3x is equals to 0. So, cos 3x will be plus minus 1. That means 3x should be equals to n pi. So, x will be equals to n pi by 3. Now, n pi by 3, if I talk about this, so 2 pi will satisfy this or not? Definitely. You put 2 pi, you will get 1. You put minus pi, you will get 1. You put 0, you will get 1, pi, 2 pi. All these 5 values satisfying this as well. That means 5 is absolutely right. Option B is absolutely right. This is 0 at these 5 points and this is 1 at these 5 points also. All right. Yes. I hope that this is clear. Okay. I don't know what's happening to this, but now I have. Yes. Okay. All right, so we have a question from JEE Mains 2016. Yes, it is an old question, but I really loved this question. So this is from limits. And 1 raised to power infinity form is getting created in this question. If you understand this nicely, x tend to 0 plus. The moment you put 0 over here, and this is 1 by 2 times 0. So can you see 1 raised to power infinity form is getting created? How to solve 1 raised to power infinity? So e raised to power, this power will come over here 1 upon 2x. And this is it. So this is e raised to power 1 upon 2x 1 getting cancelled out. So this is tan root x into tan root x. And can you see this x can be splitted into two values? X can be written down as root x, root x. So tan root x both are 1. So this is e raised to power half is the correct answer. Now p is nothing but e raised to power half. If I take log both the sides, log p will be equals to half log e. And this is log p will be equals to half. So option C is absolutely right. Okay. All right. I hope that this is clear. All right. Give me a big thumbs up if you've understood this. All right. And if you have not liked this session, what are you waiting for? Right? Yes. So now we have, this is option C, yes. Now we have a question from JEE Mains 2019, okay? And the question is related to equation of tangent to a parabola. We'll understand this question nicely, okay? This is very different kind of question. The equation of tangent to this parabola which makes an angle of theta with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay. So what they are saying is, if the equation of tangent to the parabola, so this is your parabola, okay? And we are looking for, so this is your parabola, equation of tangent of this parabola, which is making an angle of theta with the x-axis. That means slope of this is nothing but tan theta. That's what I know. That's what slope, which can be written down as dy by dx is tan theta. Now, can I calculate dy by dx from here? So this is 2x is equals to 8 dy by dx. So dy by dx is nothing but x by 4. If you see dy by dx is x by 4. That simply means that the x coordinate, if I talk about the x coordinate at this point P, let's say x, let us assume that this is x1 comma y1, let us assume. So x1 coordinate will be 4 tan theta. What about y1 coordinate? To get the value of y1, it is gonna be x square by 8. That means so x1 square by 8. So this is nothing but 4 4s are 16 by 8 tan square theta. So this is your, that means 2 tan square theta. This is your y coordinate, right? Now can you see that you know your x coordinate, that you know your y coordinate in terms of theta, obviously, x coordinate, y coordinate, and you know slope as well. So what are you waiting for, right? Theta is equals to x minus 4 tan theta. Now what is the slope? Slope is tan theta. This is your final answer of the equation. Now you just have to think about, okay, so this is your x, y is equals to clearly x tan theta. So y is equals to x tan theta is there. Y is equals to x tan theta is there. Y is equals to x tan theta, and this will be minus 4. So y is equals to x tan theta, and this will be minus 2 tan square theta. So this is your equation. Okay, so minus 2 tan. No, it is not matching. That means something is missing. So we are having, okay, so we need to convert. How to convert? So over here, y plus 2 tan square theta is equals to x tan theta. Divide by tan square theta, you will get your answer. So the moment, so this is y cot theta plus 2 is equals to x. Y cot theta divide by tan square theta, right? So yes, which answer is correct? X is equals to y cot theta plus 2 tan theta. Yeah, so 2 tan theta will be there. Divide by tan theta, you will get your answer, okay? So yes, option B is absolutely right. This is same thing as option B. Oops. What is happening? Yes, I am back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so what we did, let me just explain you. So first of all, the equation of tangent to the parabola which makes an angle of theta with the positive direction of x-axis. So this is theta, that means your slope of a tangent is given to you, and the slope is what? Tan theta, which is dy by dx. Now if I differentiate it, what do I get? I get dy by dx is 2x by 8. Can you see? 2x by 8, so x by 4. If I talk about x coordinate, that will be 4 tan theta. And if I talk about the y coordinate now, so x1 square and y1 square will be satisfying over here. If you know x, you can calculate your y. So that is going to give you 2 tan square theta. So y coordinate you have, x coordinate you have, slope you have. Just write the equation of tangent and you just have to manipulate a bit to get the final answer. Okay. Okay. This is how we do it. So this is your slope. X by 4 is tan theta. X is equals to 4 tan theta. Put that in parabola to get the value of y. Now you have x, you have y. Slope is tan theta. Write the equation of tangent. It will be this. Okay. All right. Now we have another question on your screen. From the world of functions, we are having this question. So if the function is defined by this is surjective. This was JEE Mains 2019 April attempt. So the question says that this is surjective. What is surjective? Surjective means onto. Now what is onto? Onto means that the range and codomain are equal. So over here this function, so this is your domain. This is your domain. And this is your codomain. Okay. But since this function is surjective, or you can call it as onto as well, this codomain will be equal to range of this function. So set A is nothing but codomain and range both. Because that means we are looking for range of this function fx. That's it. Range of this function fx is what we are looking for. Okay. Yes, I know that my video is getting stuck over here, but okay. Some of these are PYQs, Mahendra. Some of these are PYQs. Some of these are not PYQs, right? So I have curated this session in such a way that the questions are important. Whether they are PYQ or not, I have not just focused on PYQ. So non-PYQ plus some of them are PYQ. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes, the video is getting stuck. I don't know why it is getting stuck, but I know how to fix it if it is getting stuck. Okay. So yes, if it is getting stuck, I'll just do it in 2 minutes. Okay. All right. So this is your question. We need to figure out the range. So let's start. Please tell me, anyone knows how to figure out range of such functions? Does anyone know how to figure out range of such functions? Yes. क्या हो गया इसको? Pointer options, yes. Ink color. No, change भी नहीं हुआ. Okay. So let us understand the range of this function now. So y is nothing but x square upon 1 minus x square. Right? Okay. So how to tackle this? First of all, we need to figure out the value of this function in terms of y. Or you can say the value of x square in terms of y. So cross multiply y minus y x square is equals to x square. So this is going to become, alright, so x terms we can keep it together. So x square and we are having 1 plus y. So x square will be nothing but 1 plus y upon y, which should be greater than or equal to 0. Equal to 0, right? Yes. Okay, so it is greater than or equal to 0 clearly. Now you just have to apply the method of intervals. Okay, you just have to apply the method of intervals 1 plus y upon y. So clearly 0 should be here, minus 1 should also be here, plus minus plus So you are going to get 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, and union you are going to get minus infinity to minus 1, right? So this is your x square, okay? Yeah, this is the value of y you are going to get, right? So y is range. So basically this is your range, minus infinity to minus 1, this is close bracket. So minus infinity to minus 1 union 0 to infinity, or you can say that you just have to remove minus 1 open to 0 close. So you have to remove minus 1 open to 0 close. That means option C is absolutely right, wherein you are just removing it. Okay, all right. Okay, yes. So what you are saying is this is reciprocal of it. So y upon 1 plus y, yes. So y upon 1 plus y upon y plus 1. So minus 1 is not possible. So we have to remove minus 1. So we have to remove minus 1, okay? Minus 1 is not allowed. 0 is allowed, so we are not removing 0. Yes, yes, yes. This is... I don't know what is happening to this today. What is happening to this today, yaar? Yes. Okay. I hope that this question is clear to you. All right, let us move on to the next problem. Yeah, so this is it. Y upon 1 minus y, y upon 1 plus y greater than or equal to 0. Yes, y upon 1 plus y greater than or equals to 0. So y is this. So that means we have to remove what? Minus 1 is there, so we have to remove, actually minus 1 is not there. So we have to remove minus 1, we have to keep 0. So minus 1 we are removing, that's why close bracket. 0 we are not removing, that's why open bracket. Okay, all right. Yes, yes, yes. Clear? I hope that this is clear. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we are having a question from sets, a very good question from sets. And I got this question. This question was there in NTA. Yes, NTA. Okay. So this question was there in your NTA test. So A and B are two sets such that n A cross B is given to you 60 and NA is 12. So can you tell me the NB, the cardinality of B? Who is going to tell me in the chat box cardinality of B? Yes, who is going to tell me the cardinality of B? It is 5, right? It is 5 because we know the formula. Cardinality of A cross B is nothing but cardinality of A multiply cardinality of B. So this is your 60, this is your 12 and cardinality of B. So cardinality of B is 60 by 12, that is equals to 5. I hope that this is clear. Yes. Okay. Yes, so many people are saying 5. Chalo, this is clear. Also, n A intersection B is K, then we need to figure out the maximum possible value of K. Alright, so A intersection B. So now understand this, that A is having 12 elements. B is having 5 elements. They are talking about maximum and minimum value of A intersection B. Right? So maximum what can happen? If I talk intersection B, think about it. Maximum what can happen? A is having 12 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. B is having 5 elements. 12 elements, 5 elements. Maximum case will be where we will have both the sets having maximum common elements. So that would be 5. All 5 elements are common. So maximum value of A intersection B will be 5. This is your maximum value, not more than that, right? Because B is having 5 elements. We can't have 6 common elements, right? Okay. All right. And what about minimum value? For minimum value, A intersection can be null. That means those 12 elements is absolutely different from these 5 elements. So maximum is 5, minimum is 0. 5 plus 0, option C, sum of minimum value will be 5. I hope that this is clear. Right? Good question. I like this question. All right. So yes, that's how it is. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 5. That's why 5 plus 0, 5 is the correct answer. Now let us move on to the next question. All right. Next question. Are we here? Okay. All right. So trigonometry, again from trigonometry, this expression is given to you and this value is asked from you. Right? This expression is given and the value is asked from you. So what we will do is, over here, what we can do is, we can just figure out, okay, so what we can do is, I can clearly see 1 plus cos A plus sin alpha, and this is 1 minus cos A plus sin alpha. Are you getting my point? So 1 plus sin alpha, 1 plus sin alpha is equal. So basically, I feel like I need to rationalize it. Multiply conjugate and divide with conjugate. So 1 plus sin alpha plus cos alpha is here. Okay. 1 plus cos alpha plus sin alpha is here. Multiply 1 plus sin alpha minus cos alpha. Can you see I am going to multiply with this factor? 1 minus cos plus sin, 1 minus cos plus sin. And we have 1 plus again. Same thing in the denominator. Why I am doing that? Because I want to do that conjugate part so that this is plus b, a minus b. So I'll only focus for the denominator. 2 sin alpha is here and we have 1 plus sin alpha minus cos alpha. Let's focus only on the denominator. Let's not talk about the numerator part. Okay. Is it having a glitch? Is it troubling you? The video, is it troubling you guys? Is the video troubling you? Okay. All right. So a plus b, a minus b. So 1 plus sin alpha whole square minus cos square alpha. Okay. Now let us only focus on the denominator part. So 1 plus sin square will be 1 plus sin square alpha plus 2 sin alpha, and we are having minus cos square alpha, so it will be minus 1 plus sin square alpha. Okay, and this is 2 sin alpha and 1 plus sin alpha minus cos alpha. Okay, so now can you see that this is 1 and 1 getting cancelled out, right? And this is 2 sin square alpha plus 2 sin alpha. If I take 2 common from 2, actually sin alpha common, what I get is 1 plus sin alpha. Yes, so this is your denominator, right? And what about this? 2 sin alpha is already here and 1 plus sin alpha minus cos alpha is here. So can you see these two are getting cancelled out? And can you see this expression, the left hand side, is exactly like this. We just solved this LHS, which was, by the way, equal to 3 by 4. We just started solving it by multiplying conjugate and multiplying, dividing conjugate. Solving. What I realize is this expression is exactly same as this expression. So both expressions are same. That means option B is absolutely right. All right. Yes. Okay, let's wait for a few minutes. Let's observe. If we face the similar glitch, we'll restart. We'll see how can we restart. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a good question. Now let us focus on the next question, which is, by the way, again from NTA test. Very good question. You are going to love it. From trigonometry, this is absolutely mind-boggling question. So this question says sum of the roots of this equation in the interval 0 to 314. Can you see this is a different question? Okay. Is lambda pi. Then the numerical value of lambda is. Okay. So first of all, let's just focus on this. Let's just focus on solving this equation. and understand this part later. First decode this, okay? Cos 4x, cos 2x, okay? So you know this, the connection between cos 4x and cos 2x you can establish. So basically this is the formula. Cos 2x is 1 plus 2 cos square x, right? Yes, 1 plus cos 2 theta is 1. Is it? No. Okay, sorry. Pointer options, ink color, इरेजर चाहिए. इरेजर क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? ठीक है. Pointer options. So yes, cos 1 plus cos 2x is equals to 2 cos square x. This is the formula, right? All right. So from here, can I write that cos 4x will be equals to 2 cos square 2x minus 1? Can I apply this formula in this? So cos 4x will be replaced by 2 cos square 2x minus 1 plus 6 is equals to 7 cos 2x. Now what I can do is I can just replace this cos 2x with the value t. Okay. All right. Okay. So what did we do? Let me just explain you. Cos 4x will be 2 cos square 2x minus 1. You know this conversion. You know this formula. I hope you know this formula. Cos 4x can be replaced by this. So 2 cos square 2x minus 1. This is cos 4x. Then we have plus 6 is equals to 7 cos 2x. Okay. All right. Yes. Now I hope that this is clear. Now you just need to do is you just need to create a quadratic equation in t. Let's do that. Quadratic equation in t. So this is t square plus 5 is equals to 7t. Right? So t square minus 7t plus 5 is equals to 0. That's how it is. Yes? So this is your quadratic equation basically. So 2t square minus, okay, so this is 2t square. So 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. Yes. Okay. Somebody is saying repeat. So we didn't do anything. We just wrote cos 4x 2 cos square 2x minus 1. Cos 2x can be replaced by t over here. So cos 2x can be replaced by t. So this is a quadratic in t. 5 2s are 10. Okay. So can you see? And this is 7 is 5 and 2. So 2t square minus 5t minus 2t plus 5 is equals to 0. So t is over here 2t minus 5 minus 1 and 2t minus 5 is equals to 0. T is equals to 1 and t is equals to 5 by 2. Can you see cos 2x cannot be equal to 5 by 2? Cos 2x cannot be equal to 5 by 2. That means cos 2x should be equals to 1. Right? Cos 2x is equals to 1. Class 11 students, definitely, because today we are doing class 11 syllabus, so definitely you can watch it. Cos 2x is 1. You know when cos 2x becomes 1, cos theta 1, who is going to tell me? So cos 2x is equals to 1. That means cos theta equals to 1 will give me theta is equals to 2n pi. So over here 2x is equals to 2n pi. That means x will be n pi. And we have the range of theta. This is the interval 0 to 314. So 0 to 314. Okay. Let me just start writing it. Yes, all integral values of pi. So 0 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi and all the way up to 99 pi. And what about 100 pi? What is the value of 100 pi? Because we have to be in this range. We have to be in this range. We cannot surpass this range. So the value of 100 pi is around 3.14. But you know what? The value of pi is greater than 3.14. Obviously, it is an irrational number. So pi is greater than 3.14. Right? You know it. If I multiply 100 on both the sides, so this is 100 pi greater than 100 into 314. So 100 pi is slightly greater than 314. Can you see? 100 pi cannot be in this range. So that's why till 99 pi, 0 to till 99 pi is my solution. So now if they are asking sum of the roots of the equation is lambda pi, that means we have to add all the roots. So 1 to 99, can you see 0 plus 1 plus 2 and all the way up to 99? So that is going to be 99 into 100 by 2. You know the formula, right? So this is 50 and 4950 pi will be the value, and they are talking about the lambda pi. So lambda pi is 4950 is option A. 4950 is option A. Yes. Yes, we can take 2x as theta, but eventually you have to put theta is equals to 2x because they are talking about x. Why will we talk about theta? We can take, but eventually what we have to do is we have to put 2x is equals to theta. Right? Yes, I hope that this is clear. Okay, all right. So this is how your solution is. You just replace this cos 4x by 2 cos square 2x minus 1. Put cos 2x is equals to t. Get the quadratic equation. T is equals to 1 comma 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is cancelled out. 1 is here. So t is equals to 1. Cos 2x is 1. 2x is 2 n pi. X is equals to n pi. And we have to just ditch that 100 pi. Why? Because 100 pi is greater than 314 and we cannot go beyond this value. So till 99 pi is our answer, 4950 pi, lambda is 4950. So I hope the solution is absolutely clear. Okay, I hope that this is clear. Alright, so this is again my favorite question from binomial theorem. Whenever I see remainder problems, I get too much excited, right? So I want you to solve this question because this question can be done like this. One good. Within 5 seconds, I need your answer. Those people who know the shortcut, who know the concept, solving this question will be much easier task for them. Do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me just do it now. Okay, 27 999 divided by 7. Okay, all right. So let us talk about 27 by 7. When I divide 27 by 7, what do I get? Remainder. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 28, which is 1 less than 27. So we will get minus 1 as the remainder. Are you getting my point? You will get minus 1 as the remainder, right? Now the shortcut says that this minus 1 will be raised to power 999. So overall that remainder will be minus 1 raised to power 999. So minus 1 will be the remainder. But minus 1 cannot be the remainder. Minus 1 remainder actually means over here also. Can you see? Minus 1 remainder is what? Oh, actually the remainder is 6. You see 7, 27, 7 threes are 21, 6 is the remainder. Minus 1 is never a remainder, it's just the notation. Right? So over here minus 1 is the final remainder. That means 6 is the remainder option. Right? You guys are absolutely on point. Yes. All right, so we are having a glitch. है ना? Now we are having a final glitch. So what to do? What to do? I don't know what to do. Okay guys, so let us take a 5-minute break. Okay, let us take a 5-minute break, water break. You go drink water. Till then, I'll solve this problem. Okay? All right. We'll meet after 5 minutes. I hope that this is clear. Okay? Yes, yes. Break, break, break.
Hello?
Yeah, Ashwin, I am here in the studio and my video got stuck. It is having some glitch.
So,
Can
happening which is JEE English level.
Yes, can you see that the screen is something else? I guess there is some problem with the studio 3. You can just watch that video also that it is stuck. It was no, no, no. We are still live. I am not ending because I want to go. I want to take more questions. But yeah, is there any way to solve it or?
Do one thing now, go to video input capture.
Okay, so yeah, it's fine now. Can you see it's fine? I have deactivated the video and activated it again. So it's
Okay only,
but it's fine, but it is keep on getting it is happening since like half an hour. It is getting stuck. फिर I'm doing the same thing, that deactivate thing na. So it is becoming okay and then
check whether the AC is on. I think the like system is
uh-huh.
still from morning. Maybe it got warm or something like that.
AC to is on. AC is on. It's very cold.
Okay. Now right now it's working fine only. Like I can see.
ठीक है. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So. Okay, let's meet at 10. What's the time now? So 10:30, 10:37 p.m. Let's meet at 10:37 p.m. Okay. All right, we'll restart. Not restart, here only. They have solved a problem. All right. Cool. Yes, Ninja Ma'am is back. So I am back and we are going to start with our next question, which is this from sequence and series again from NTA test. Let us see what this question has to offer. So it is given that A4, A8, A12, A16, the sum of all these four terms is nothing but 224. All right. The sum of the first 19 terms of the arithmetic progression is what they are asking. Okay. All right. So now what we will do is A4, A plus 3D, A plus 7D is your A8, A plus 11D, then A plus 15D is nothing but 224. You understand this? Yeah, what is happening with the system? Yes, the screen has got become black. So I guess I need 5 minutes to start the session from another studio. So I'll be live in this stream only, okay? But I'll have to change the studio, I guess. Okay, I hope that I am audible to you guys. So I'll be moving to another studio. It will take me 3-4 minutes, okay? All right. Alright, so I am in another studio and I guess that this is absolutely fine. Okay. Come back, come back, come back. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I am back. I guess we will face zero interruption and I'm gonna increase the pace like anything. Okay. So let me just share this on Telegram that issue resolved. Issue resolved, guys. All right. So I am back. I am back. I am back. Right, right, right. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we were solving this question. Now I don't think we'll face the similar issue again. We have sorted this out. Okay, that was the studio issue. Okay, so let's just start solving it. So this was the question given that these four terms is equal to 224. So A4 is A plus 3D, then A plus 7D, then A plus 11D, then A plus 15D is equals to 224, right? A, 4A plus 3, 7, 10, 25 and 36. D is equals to 224. And what we can do is, we can just 2 2s are 4, 2 18s are 36 and 1 1 2 over here, right? Or rather we can do A plus 9D is equals to 56 directly. Okay. All right, clear. A plus 9D is 56 now. Okay, so sum of first 19 terms. Sum of first 19 terms will be what? So 19 by 2, 2A plus 18D. Okay. So we are looking for 2A plus 18D. That means we are looking for 112, right? So 19 by 2 multiply, or we can do is 56 into 2. Same thing, 56 into 2. So 19 into 56 will be 1064 will be the correct answer. Yes, some of you were absolutely right. I saw that one student was saying that one student is a why 6 is the remainder. Do a video on complete calculus with JEE January attempt question. Okay, all right, Tarun, noted, noted, noted. Okay, noted. I will keep that in mind. Okay, all right. So this was the answer, option B. Now let us come back to this question wherein the chords. So this question is actually from hyperbola. That means conic sections. So the chords passing through 2, 1 intersect the hyperbola at A and B. So what is happening over here is you have a hyperbola like this and there is a chord of that hyperbola which is passing through point 2, 1. And this chord intersect this hyperbola at 2 points which are A and B clearly. The locus of point of intersection of tangents drawn at A and B. So if I draw a tangent at A and B and they intersect at point H, K, corresponding to this point H, K, don't you think this will become chord of contact? This is chord of contact, COC, and the equation of chord of contact is nothing but T equals to 0. Yes, equation of chord of contact where you have an external point, you draw two tangents, and this chord of contact equation will be given by T is equals to 0. You know how to write T is equals to 0. You have attended my straight lines and circles sessions, so you will know that this is your chord of contact. I told you in the very last of the circle session that this is applicable for parabola, ellipse, hyperbola as well. Right? So whenever you see any external point, you draw two tangents on a curve. So two tangents. So basically this is point of contact. So there will be 2 point of contacts, obviously A and B. And from these 2 points, you can draw a chord of contact whose equation is T is equals to 0. T is equals to 0 by this point H, K. So this is your equation of hyperbola. T is equals to 0, say we will write, so X, H. So basically X will be replaced by X, X1, right? And Y square will be replaced by Y, Y1. So YK upon 9 is equals to 1 is nothing but your T is equals to 0. So this is your equation of chord of contact. And by the way, this chord of contact passes through 2, 1. So what are we waiting for? 2 over 1 should be satisfied over here. So 2h upon 16 minus you have k upon 9 is equals to 1. So you are having this. So 8 9s are 72. So 9h minus 7k is equals to 72. This is nothing but your locus, and this locus is absolutely matching with option C. Can you see? Option C is absolutely right. Yes, option C is absolutely right. Okay. All right. Okay, let us now move on to the next question, which is from the inverse trigonometric function again. This is very popular type of function wherein tan inverse something is given and a summation in tan inverse is what we need to figure out. So for that, what we need to do is we need to create. So basically this formula, you know that tan inverse A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB will be nothing but tan inverse A minus tan inverse B. So whenever you see inverse trigonometric question where tan inverse is given and summation of tan series is what is asked from you, always talk about this. Always talk about this. Okay, tan inverse A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB, right? So how do you convert this? How do you format this into that? So first of all, I will write tan inverse, and in the denominator what I'm gonna do is 1 plus. So this 2 raised to power 2x plus 1 can be splitted into 2 raised to power x plus 1 and 2 raised to power x. So this is 2 raised to power x plus 1 and this is 2 raised to power x. Okay. All right. So this is your A, this is your B. In the numerator, what do you want? A minus B. So let me just tell you that 2 raised to power x dot 2, this is your A, right? A minus B. So this is your A minus B. Can you see if you take 2 raised to power x common, what do you get? 2 minus 1, that is 1. So that is 2 raised to power x. So this 2 raised to power x can be written down as 2 times 2 raised to power x minus 2x. Okay. So this is A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB. So just a little bit manipulation here and there and you get this. So this is nothing but tan inverse 2 raised to power x plus 1 minus tan inverse 2 raised to power x. This is nothing but your f of x. This is your f of x. Right? This is f of x. What you are looking for is sigma r is equals to 0 to n f of r. That's what you are looking for. Okay. So what is f of 0? The moment you put f of 0, so you need f of 0, basically you need f of 0, then you have f of 1, f of 2 and all the way up to f of 9, and you need to add all those values. What is f of 0? Who is going to tell me? So tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 2 raised to power 0. Tan inverse 2 raised to power 0 plus 1 and tan inverse 2 raised to power 0. So this is tan inverse 2 square minus tan inverse 2 raised to power 1. Tan inverse 2 cube minus 2 tan inverse 2 square. And so on. Last would be tan inverse. The moment you put, so that will be 2 raised to power 10 minus tan inverse 2 raised to power 9. Now start cancelling. If you add, these will get cancelled out. So we are left with this and this. The summation will be this and this. So tan inverse 2 raised to power 10 minus tan inverse 1. Right? So apply formula tan inverse A minus tan inverse B. This formula A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB. So this is tan inverse 2 raised to power 10. So this is 1023 whole upon 1 plus 1024. So 1023 upon 1025 is option C. Yes, I can see Vemi Shetty is already saying C. Yes, I wrote 7K by mistake. $7K. Yeah, 8K. Yes. Got it? Got it? That's how you solve such questions. I hope that this is clear. Okay. All right. All right. So now we have a question from probability, and trust me, you are going to love this question, because the moment you look at it now, it might look very difficult. But this question is absolutely easy. If you know the Venn diagram now, you will do this question in a jiffy. If you know the Venn diagram, if you are comfortable with the Venn diagram. So this question can be done absolutely fine. Okay. So suppose A and B are two events, probability of A given to us, intersection is also given. Okay, so these two things are given to us. And what they are asking about is conditional probability is what they are asking about. Okay, so first of all, before actually getting into this question now, I would like to tell you, it will take hardly 30 seconds, conditional probability. Probability of A given that B has already occurred. Probability of A given that B has already occurred is nothing but, so now, probability of A given that B has already occurred. So B has already occurred here. This is your B. Right? So B has already occurred. That means the total probability is probability of B. And in that area, you are finding your A. So in that area, your A is this. So this is probability of A intersection B. That's the whole idea. This is the total probability that B has already occurred. So this is the total probability. What is the favorable probability? When A has occurred in that portion. So this is total outcomes, and this middle portion is favorable outcomes, or total probability or favorable probability, whatever you wish to know. So this is how your conditional probability. Now let's get back to this. So this is probability of A given that this has already occurred. So probability of A given that A union B. Right? So first of all, let us understand this. Let's understand this. A complement union B complement. What is A complement? Tell me. A complement means that you have to shade everything except A. This is your A complement. Okay. This is your A complement. I hope that this is clear. Right. So it will not have A, and except A, it will have everything. What is B complement? So except B, you have to shade everything. Okay, you have to shade everything except that B. Now you have to take the union of it. Can you see? Taking union of it, that means combining it. So taking union of it, so if you take union of both now, so can you see the outer region will definitely be there. This right region will be there. Okay, because it's there in this. This left region will also be there. But can you see the middle region here is not there. Here also is not there. That means overall, this is nothing but everything except this middle region. So this is nothing but the denominator. So can you see this is probability of B. So here I'm going to write probability of A complement union B complement. Right? Here I want to write. So what is this? This is nothing but total minus the middle portion, that is 1 minus probability of A intersection B. This is nothing but 1 minus probability of A intersection B. This is De Morgan's law as well. This is your De Morgan's law as well. Right? Yes. Okay. Now, what about the numerator? Can you see what is the numerator? So, how did we calculate over here? So, basically, this is this 1 minus P A intersection B. So, basically, what I'm talking about is this denominator is this. Everything is shaded. Everything is shaded except what? The middle region. And now you're looking for probability of A in this. So probability of A will be this. So this is what? Probability of A minus this middle portion. So this is probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. That's it. Done, done, done. Now you don't have to do anything. You just have to plug in the value. So this is 4 by 7 minus 3 by 8. So 4 by 7 minus 3 by 8 upon 1 minus 3 by, 28, upon 3 by 28. So if you solve it, 16 minus 3, 13 by 28 upon, can you see 25 by 28? So 28 cancel out, 13 by 25. So this 26 by lambda is nothing but 13 by 25. So 13 twos are, lambda is nothing but 50, right? Lambda is 50. So final value of lambda is 50, right? So that's how we did it. Okay, so probability of A given that this. So this basically is nothing but 1 minus P A intersection B. This is your denominator. Now you have to understand that from here you are only looking for that A area, and that A area is nothing but probability of A except the middle region. So that's how it is. Okay, all right. Yes. Clear? Okay, all right. Yes. Now let us talk about this question, which is from limits again. Very good question. So the value of limit is equal to the reciprocal of which number? So basically, if the, for example, if the answer is 1 by 4, so you have to tell the 4, right? If the answer is 1 by 6, you have to make the reciprocal of it and tell the answer. So very basic question. So you can clearly see that 2 I want to take common. Take 2 common. If you take 2 common, you have 1 minus root 3 by 2, minus sign also common, sin x minus plus 1 by 2 cos x. And over here 3x minus pi whole square. Limit x tend to pi by 3. Okay, all right. So this is what? So root 3 by 2. This is sine 60 degree. Or you can say cos 30 degree. Cos 30 sin x, and this is sin 30 cos x. So sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So 2 and 1 minus sine of x plus 30 degrees pi by 6. So this is it. Whole upon 3x minus pi whole square. 30 degrees is pi by 6, right? Am I correct? Yes. Or rather, what I can do is, no. It's better if I write it this way. Sorry. We have to write this in cos form. Yes. So this is sine 30 and, sine 60 and cos 30. Yes. Oops, sorry. Eraser. I am doing some mistake. So this is cos 60 and this is sin 60, if I'm not wrong. Now it's fine. Yes. So this is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So this is 1 minus cos A minus B. So x minus pi by 3. Yes, this is what it is. And limit x tend to pi by 3. Now what I'll be doing is, I'll be writing x is equals to pi by 3 plus h. Can I write it this way? X is equals to pi by 3 plus h. So let's do that. So this is 2, 1 minus cos. X is equals to pi by 3 plus h. So pi by 3 plus h minus pi by 3. Whole upon 3x minus pi. So can you now see? So x minus h is equals to, so 3x minus 3h is equals to pi. 3x minus, or you can say 3x minus pi is equals to 3h. So 3x minus pi is 3h. So 9h square. So 1 minus cos h. Now can you see? 1 minus cos h upon h square will be half. So 2 into 9 and 1 by 2. 2 to cancel. 1 by 9 is the correct answer. So 1 by 9 if it is correct answer, you are going to put a 9 over here. 9 is absolutely right. 9 is absolutely right. Okay. So 9 is the correct answer of this question. I hope that this is clear. Yes. Yes. I can see game over. Tamil is saying 9. Demon is saying 9. All right. So I hope that you understand this importance. Huh? I always tell you 1 minus cos h upon h square. Every time you are going to use it. Every time you will remember me if you see this. Okay. All right. So yes, this is it. This is the question. And now we are heading towards another question, which is this from the ellipse. P and Q are the point with eccentric angles theta and theta plus pi by 6. Eccentric angle is given to us. So now let me just write down over here. So this is your ellipse. Okay. And you know what? If your eccentric angle is theta, na, then how do you write a parametric coordinate? A cos theta, comma B sin theta is your parametric coordinate of any ellipse, where A is what? So here A square is 16, so 4 cos theta, comma, we have 2 sin theta. This is the coordinates of point P. What about coordinate of Q? So for Q, you are having theta plus pi by 6. So for Q, you are having 4 cos theta plus pi by 6, comma 2 sin theta plus pi by 6. Right? So now P point you have, Q point you have, and you have origin which is 0, 0. And what you need to figure out is area of this triangle. By the way, area of triangle, you know the formula, x1, y1, 1. So this is the vertex number 1. You know all 3 vertex. Plug in the value, x1, y1, 1. Then you have 4 cos theta, 2 sin theta, and then 1. And last you have 4 cos theta plus pi by 6. And 2 sin theta plus pi by 6, and this is 1. Okay, very easy to open it. So it will be 4 cos, 2 sin, 2 sin, 4 cos. So 1 by 2, area will be 1 by 2. So 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8. 8 will be common. Cos sin theta plus pi by 6. So this is cos theta sin theta plus pi by 6, minus you are having sin theta cos theta plus pi by 6. So can you see sin A cos B minus cos A sin B? So this is going to be 4 times. Okay. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Minus is there. So sin A minus B. So sin, this is your A, theta plus pi by 6. This is your B, theta. So can you see sin pi by 6, sin 30 degree is 1 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. 2 is absolutely right. So 2 is absolutely right. Right? Yes. L'Hopital, I can see the L'Hopital thing. Previous question again, I told you, yaar. Whenever you see, so yes, this is your final answer. Now for L'Hopital, whenever you see any trigonometric question, now, L'Hopital is very risky thing. Risky, I would say risky not, but you won't get anywhere. Every time you apply L'Hopital, you are going to stuck in the same position. So at least thrice or 4 times you have to apply, and you all know that multiple times if you differentiate any trigonometric function, it is going to be mess. So we never recommend it. Although it is mathematically not incorrect, but it is not the correct method to solve that question. Okay. All right, so no freak nation. I hope that you understood this point. Now again, we have inverse trigonometry and sequence and series combined effect over here. A1, A2, A3 arithmetic progression, and D is the common difference, and that's what we are looking for. So can you see this? D is the common difference. This D definitely can be replaced by A2 minus A1, and this D can be replaced by A3 minus A2. That is sum of 2 consecutive terms of an AP. So this is what? Tan inverse A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB. So this is going to be tan inverse A2 minus tan inverse A1 plus this is going to be tan inverse A3 minus tan inverse A2. Okay. So A2 and A2 are going to get cancelled out. So this is tan inverse A3 minus tan inverse A1, by the way. So tan inverse A3 minus tan inverse A1. Tell me. So this is tan inverse A minus B, A3 minus A1 whole upon 1 plus A1 A3. Right? A3 minus A1. So tan inverse A3 minus A1 is nothing but twice of D. 1 plus A1 A3 is your final answer, which is gonna matching with yes, option D. D. Yes, it is 2D upon. Yes, okay. I hope that this is fine. Right? So D option is absolutely right. Now we are left with one more question of limits. So limits, say we have this question, and again this is NTA's favorite question where they hide the constants. They hide the constants. So whenever they hide constant, always remember expansion. Expansion can make your life really, really easy. So this is x. Plus we have a times x cos x. Let's expand cos x right away. So 1 minus x square by 2. And I guess that's it. Because the maximum what we are going to get over here is x cube. So denominator, till denominator we have to go. So that's it. And minus b. What about sin x? So x minus x cube by 3 factorial. That's it. Whole upon we are having x cube, right? So now let's just collect all the terms. So can you see there is no constant term? But you have a term related to x. So 1 plus we have ax. So a. And then we have minus b. So const x. Plus we have x cube. Directly we have x cube term. So this is a by 2 minus b by 6. And we are having x cube. Whole upon we are having x cube. Now can you see this has to go. This has to be 0. So 1 plus a minus b is equals to 0. That is your first equation. And you have a upon 2 minus b upon 6 is your value. Is your limits value, because x cube get cancelled out. This is your limit value, which is equals to 1, which will actually give you, okay, so 6a minus 2b is equal to 12, okay, or okay, so let's take 6 as an LCM. So if I take 6 as an LCM, so it is going to be 3a minus b is equals to 6. Yes, solve these two. The moment you solve these two, now you will get your answer. So this minus this will make sense. 3a minus a, 2a, and is equals to 7. 2a is equals to 7. A is your 7 by 2. If a is 7 by 2, then 7 3s are 21. Let me just get back to the answer. A is minus 5 by 2. B is minus 3 by 2. Yes. A is minus a by 2 plus b by 6. Is it so? Minus a by 2 they are saying. Yes. Minus a by 2 plus b by 6. Yes. This is minus, this is plus. Now it's fine. Yes. So add these two quantities. So you are going to get 1 minus 2a is equals to 6. So you are getting a is equals to minus 5 by 2. A minus 5 by 2, b minus 3 by 2. What they are asking is the value of a into b. So 5 3s are 15 by 4. 15 by 4 is the final answer. 15 by 4 is 3.75, right? Minus 5 by 2 into minus 3 by 2. 15 by 4. This is the answer. All right. Okay, so we have a next question from parabola, which is the locus of the midpoints of the chords of the hyperbola is this. Okay, all right, so we have another thing over here. Locus of the midpoints of the chord of the hyperbola. So locus of midpoint of any curve is given by t equals to s1. Locus of midpoint of chord. Locus of midpoint of chord of any curve is given by t is equals to s1. Please remember this, okay? So now we are having hyperbola. Can you write? So can you just, let's say midpoints are h comma k. Let us say midpoint is h comma k. If it is the case, so can you write t is equals to s1? Let me just show you how to write t is equals to s1. So left hand side we are going to write t. So 3xh minus 2yk plus 2x plus h minus 3y plus k is equals to 0. Okay. So this is your equation of no, equals to 0, sorry. Now t is equals to s1. Right hand side what we need to do is, so this is your t. Now we need to write s1 on the right hand side. That means we need to put h comma k in here. So 3h square plus 2k square minus 4h minus 6k. That's it. So T equals to h1. Now this is actually a straight line, a linear equation. If you observe it carefully, can you see x, y, x, y, x, y? That's it. Right hand side, this is complete constant. This right hand side is constant, okay? So now if this is a straight line and which is parallel to this, that means slope of this line is 2. So can you calculate slope? How do you calculate slope of any line? So for ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, slope is minus a upon b. That's how you calculate. So that means coefficient, negative of coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? Tell me. 3h plus 2. Yes, that's it. Coefficient of x is 3h plus 2 whole upon. So we have a negative sign, minus a upon b. What is coefficient of y? Minus 2k. And we are having, where is k, where is k? So this is coefficient of y is minus 3. So minus 3. Yes, that's how it is. So minus, minus, minus gone. This value should be equal to 2. Slope is 2. So this is your locus. This is absolutely your locus. So 3x plus 2. So now 3x plus 2 will be equals to 4y plus 3 2s are 6. So this is it. Just match it. 3x minus 4y is equals to 4. Clearly option A is absolutely right. Yes? Okay, we are almost towards the end of the session. Do not worry about it, but that's how we do it. Okay, so let the midpoint of chord is h comma k. T is equals to h1. This is the equation of that chord. That means this is a linear equation. Now this is something x plus something y is equals to constant. So slope of this is minus of 3h plus 2 upon this. So this is your 2. Now this is nothing but just replace h and k by x comma y and you're going to get your equation. So yes, option A is absolutely right. Now let us understand about this, which is ellipse. M1 and M2 are the slope of the tangents to the ellipse. So this is your ellipse and M1 and M2 are slope of the tangent to the ellipse which passes through 5, 4. Okay. So you know what is the tangent to the ellipse. Do you know the equation of tangent to the ellipse? So equation of tangent to any ellipse is y is equals to mx plus minus square root of a square m square plus b square. That's how you write equation of ellipse. Okay. So y is equals to mx plus minus. So this is a square, that is 16m square plus 9. Okay. Now 5, 4 you have to satisfy. So 4 is equals to 5m plus minus 16m square plus 9 root. Okay. Now this is a quadratic equation in M whose roots are m1 and m2. You are looking for sum of roots and product of roots over here. So first of all, let's just manipulate it. So this is 4 minus 5m square. That will be equals to 16m square plus 9. So 16 plus 25m square minus 5 4 is 20, 40m is equals to 16m square plus 9. Okay. So this is going to be 5 plus 4, 9m square. And we are having minus 40m and we are having plus 7 is equals to 0. Sum of roots clearly is 40 by 9 and minus product of root is 7 by 9. So 40 minus 7 is nothing but 33 by 9. 33 by 9 is clearly option D. This is 33 by 9 option D. Yes. Okay. All right. I hope that this is clear. All right. All right. So this is your answer, 11 by 3, 33 by 9. And okay. All right. So this is your homework question. This is your homework question. Let me just tell you about it. The possible number of values for A for which the common chord of these two circles. Okay. Do you know what is common chord? How to get the common chord? Suppose you are having two circles. And this is the common chord. So this common chord can be calculated by just subtracting these two circles. That's it. So first circle is x square plus y square minus a square is equals to 0. Second circle is x square plus y square minus 2ax plus a square minus 8 is equals to 0. If you subtract these two, you will get the equation of common chord. So x square, these two cancel, and this minus, this is minus a square, and this is plus a square. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is minus 8. Yes. So now subtract. This cancel, this cancel, this cancel. So you are left with this. So if you take, so finally you are having plus 2ax minus a square is equals to 0. X is equals to a by 2 is the equation of common chord of the circle. So you've got the equation of common chord. Now what they are saying is it subtend right angle at the origin. That means if this is your circle, 2 root 2 is the radius. So 2 root 2 is the radius of the circle, and x equals to a by 2 will look like this. So this will subtend right angle at the center. This will subtend right angle at the center. Okay. This is x equals to a by 2. So if this subtend right angle at the center, it is symmetric actually. Can you see the symmetricity over here? So this angle will be 45 degree. This will also be 45 degree. So this is 2 root 2. This is also 2 root 2, right? And this is 90 degrees. So 2 root 2, 2 root 2. Can you calculate this? This can be easily calculated. Okay. So 2 root 2, 2 root 2. So can you see that this would be 4. This length would be actually 4. This length would be 4. Right? X equals to a by 2 will be 4. So if this length is 4, that means this point, the y coordinate will be 2. Moment you put y coordinate 2, the x coordinate would also be 2. So basically 2 comma 2 is this point. This point is nothing but 2 comma 2. Right? Yes? Because this is 2 root 2, this is 2 root 2. Can you calculate the hypotenuse? Can you calculate the hypotenuse over here? Or can you calculate this distance at least? This distance can also be calculated. Right? Yes? So this is 2 comma 2. This point will be 2 comma 2. And if the point is 2 comma 2, that means a will be equals to 4. Because x equals to 2 and x equals to a by 2. So a will be nothing but 4. The value of a is coming out a bit as 4. So yes, the possible number of values of a. So one value is 4. Another value of a could be minus 4 as well, because the same thing can happen over here on the left hand side. So option B is absolutely right. Yes, two values of a will be there. Right? The same thing can happen over here. A can be minus 4 as well. So these are the two values. Okay. All right. Yes. So that's how it is. Yes. So value of a will be either 4 or minus 4. Okay. All right. Clear. Now this question, okay, this is the last question by the way. So we'll end up with the complex number question. Please understand this question nicely, because I'm going to tell you a very good shortcut for this question. So there is a complex, there are 3 complex numbers which are forming vertices of the triangle, and clearly that they are saying ABC is right angle at C. That means this is your C, and C coordinate is what? Z3. So this is your Z3, this is your Z1 and Z2. And what they are talking about is Z1 minus Z2 square, Z1 minus Z3, Z3 minus Z2. So here the shortcut is this whole setting, you can do it over here. Right angle triangle, you form it. And by the way, isosceles right angle triangle hai. That means these two lengths are also equal. So if this is your origin, let us assume that your Z3 is origin. This is your 1, 0. And this is your 0, 1. So that means Z3 is 0 plus 0 iota. Z1 is 1 plus 0 iota. And Z2 is 0 plus iota. Right? Now just plug in value and do it. You will get your answer. Z1 minus Z2 ka square. So can you see Z1 minus Z2 ka square will be 1 minus iota whole square. Upon Z1 minus Z3. So 1 minus, so this is 1. And Z3 minus Z2 will be nothing but 0 minus 1. So this is, sorry, 0 minus iota. So minus iota. Now what we are going to do is 1 plus iota square is minus 1. And we are having minus 2 iota whole upon minus iota. Can you see? Minus minus gone, iota iota gone. So 2 is the absolutely right answer of this value. Option A, 2 is absolutely right. Yes. Clear? All right. I know that I told you that this is the last question, but one more question I want to solve because this was there in 2024, the similar question. The number of terms free from radicals, or they can ask you the number of rational terms, number of irrational terms, same thing. Okay, so the number of terms is given as k. We are here to figure out the value of k by 100. There are many students who know the shortcut of this question as well, but the question is pretty easy. You don't need even the shortcut over here. So yes, first of all, general term you have to write 6561 CR 7 raised to power 1 by 3 6561 minus R and 11 raised to power 1 by 9 raised to power R, right? So NCR, A raised to power N minus R, B raised to power R, right? Now I don't want any like fractional values. So this power of 11 clearly is R by 9. 11 raised to power R by 9 is there. So I want this R to be either 0 or it can be 9 because 9 by 9, or it can be 18. So R can be actually either 0 or 9. So basically I'm looking for multiple of 9 or 9 or 18 and all the way up to basically 9k. Now the last value of R is restricted. It cannot go up to infinite, right? Because R can be maximum till 6561, not more than that. So is 6561 multiple of 9? Let me just check. So 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 is the multiple of 9. Yes. So that means 6561 will be the last term. So how many values of R are possible? So these are the values of R which we want. Okay. Now this is sorted. Let's first sort this out. Then come back to here. Okay. So here 7 raised to power 6561 upon 3 minus R by 3. Again, I don't want this by 3 thing. So this to get cancelled out. So this is divisible by 3. What about R by 3? So over here R should be multiple of 3. But can you see the shortlisted R are already multiple of 9? So definitely it is multiple of 3. No need to discard anything. No need to add anything. Only these values you have to calculate. These values of R will only give you terms free from radicals. So how to count this? So can you see this is 9 into 1, 9 into 2. So this is 6561 is what? 9 into what? So 9 ones are 9, 9 sevens are 63. So 7s are 63, then your 9 twos are 18. 18, then we have 8. So 9, 9. So 729. So this is 729 plus 1, 730. Total 730 values of R you can see. So the value of K is 730. And you are looking for 730 by 100. So you are looking for 7.3. So the answer of this question is nothing but 7.3. Yes, 7.3. Yes, 7.3 is the exact answer of this particular question. I hope that you understand this. Okay. All right. So this is your answer, right? So basically R by 9 and R by 3 both should be integers. So R by 3 will automatically become integer if R by 9 will become integer. R should be multiple of 9. That's all we have to figure out. Okay. All right. So this was the last question of the day. Okay. And let me just tell you about some events which are happening across the India. And Vedantu Learning Center right now is in your city, nearby your place. You just have to figure it out. You just have to see that where exactly it is located. So in Bhubaneswar, it was on 17th March. In Janakpuri, Delhi, it was already on 23rd March. But what are the upcoming sessions? So Patna is the upcoming session. Can you see? So Patna is the upcoming event which is happening. So you have to register. Link is given in the description box. And even if you are from Bhubaneswar, Pune, Delhi, you can still go there. They have just started it out. Counseling sessions have started. Everything is sorted. So everything is happening at the Vedantu Live Center, Learning Center. It is live. So what you have to do is you just have to book your slot, or you just have to walk in and just see, look around, go and experience it, go there, understand, ask your doubts, come back, think about it and think about what you have to do next. And yes, So Patna is the next thing. You just can, if even if you're not from Patna, you can just call on this number, figure out your nearest center, right? So over here, here is the list of all the centers Vedantu is having, and it is absolutely live. Some of very great features are there in offline centers, like personal attention and everything, right? So yes, this is it. Okay, all right. Okay, and one more very important point which I want to tell you, that if we promise the improvement, if we don't see the improvement, if you don't see the improvement, the 100% fees will be refunded to you, right? So just think about it, just don't think about money. If you don't see the improvement, your money will be returned back, okay? So only you have to focus about is your studies, learnings, improvements, scores, and the selection. And you know what, 98% of our students saw improvement in their marks. So we are damn sure about it. That's why we are offering this improvement promise. Okay, all right. So yes, link is given in the description box. The number is here. You just have to call. You just have to call and walk in. Okay, so these are the centers, and yes, that's it. Patna, the upcoming session is happening in Patna. Okay, all right. So I guess we are done with the session. We are going to meet tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow 3 o'clock. We are going to meet. We are having an ultimate mock test session. So yes, we are going to do that. This is me, Namrata, signing off. I'll see you all super soon tomorrow.